Hey, what is going on everybody? My name's Ashley and welcome to another episode of Career Mode Wonder Kids. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to check out any social media links or links to the previous episodes, they'll be down in the description below. So today's episode is going to be based around Kelechi Iheanacho. He is a Manchester City striker that starts at 72 rated in this save, and he is aged at 18. We picked him up for £5 million, but he's currently valued at 2.3. Had to pay over the odds, but you can try and get him a little bit cheaper. So we're going to go ahead and roll on into the in-game stats that he starts out with, and as you can see when the stats roll around, he has decent acceleration, sprint speed, and also decent agility and strength. His stamina is a bit lacking, but is higher than most of the players that we've used in this series. He has decent ball control and dribbling. His finishing is decent, but lacks the heading accuracy that I like in strikers as well. But we're going to go ahead and see how he gets on. So when we get into the January transfer window of the first season, he's now up to 74 rated, growing up to no growth in his physical stats, but mental and technical stats going up nicely and getting some decent growth, and starting to get more greens in the area that he needs them. Getting that +4 in shot power really does make a difference. And as we get into the end of that season, he's up another one to 75, giving him a +3 overall on the season, again growing in his mental and technical stats. And now he's got that 81 finish, is really going to make him a lethal striker to use in this game. And he's already up to £4 million in value. So when we get into the January transfer of the second season, he's up to 76 rated, up one on the previous season, and again growing in his mental and technical stats, getting some decent ball control growth, and still growing in the heading accuracy, volleys, and also other key stats that he isn't so strong in. So as we get into the end of that season, he didn't really grow in the second half of that season and stayed at that 76 rating. But again, now he's up to 5.5, and you could probably sell him on for 7 or 8 at this point. But as long as he continues to grow in the following seasons, he will be a good prospect to use. And as we get into the January transfer window of the third season, for some reason he's gone up 2, but it only says +1. It must have grown before the end of between the end of the season and me restarting the season. But again, he's starting to grow in his physical stats and generally going throughout, which is very, very positive. And when we get into the end of that season, he has grown up in some of his stats but not gone up a rating. He's still at that 78 rate, but now worth £8.5 million, so a decent return on your investment. And again, getting those high green stats throughout and really making him a very, very positive player to use. So as we go into the fourth season, again he's grown up 1 to 79 rated, now worth 10 million, doubling the investment that we put out for him. He didn't grow in his physical or mental stats, but a few technical stats did go up. His ball control, finishing, heading accuracy, free kick accuracy, and long passing, which will make him a lethal player to use, and having some decent dark green stats. As we get into the end of that season, again he hasn't gone up a rating, but he has continued to grow in his technical stats, and again getting those high green stats really makes him a good player to use. He does feel threatened because at that point the team had started to get on his level or outgrow him. But we go into the January transfer window of the fifth and final season. Again, he's up 1, no growth in his physical or mental stats, but his technical stats are growing nicely, and with the 88 ball control will make him trap the ball very well. And he's also rated at 13.5 million, so what a return on the £5 million we outlaid on him. And as we get into the end of the fifth and final season, he's up to 81 rated, again not growing through his physical and mental stats, but his technical stats have gone up again and they continue to grow. And at the age of 23 is definitely worth someone you could still train and get him up to 83, 84 possibly, even higher if you really push him through the training drills. He's now worth 15.5 million, which is a fantastic return. But that's going to bring an end to this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, my name's Ashley. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.